is from a set of scientists called Chen and Hauser, published in the Leadership Quarterly back in 2019, and it discusses why more women aren't willing to lead. And they discuss that not every leadership gap is about opportunity or its skill, although sometimes it is, but sometimes it's also about perception. So, in their 2019 study, Chen and Hauser asked a deceptively simple question, and that is, why aren't more women stepping up to lead, even when they're qualified? So, the research methods that they used were a set of behavioral experiments that place participants in leadership selection scenarios. Now, take this with a grain of salt, because while these are controlled experiments, they aren't experiments that were done in the real world. So their generalizability is a bit on the low side, but we can still glean some interesting insights. And so the participants were asked to interpret and choose between tasks that were coded as either masculine or gender neutral. And then participants were offered financial incentives to take leadership roles under two conditions, one of which was receiving private feedback, and one of which was receiving public recognition. They had a couple of key findings. The first is that group performance differences, according to them, can largely be explained by the fraction of competent players who choose to lead, which is pretty obvious, but it's a good start to their findings, and it's a good empirical indicator of the overall importance of leadership. Second is that public revelation of objective performance increased the chance that men in all male groups preferred to take the lead, which indicates the impact that individual competence can have on leadership emergence with men. However, public revelation of objective performance has the opposite effect for women in all female groups, meaning capable women are deterred from leading when objective performance is made public, which seems to indicate that women, somewhat uniquely compared to men, face social consequences even when they're in all female cohorts when it comes to leadership.